And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Cincinnati Reds going up against the Chicago White Sox. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. And towing the slab here, Martin Perez.
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because, you know, guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count, and to opposite guys be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
And that one hammered back there. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Wastes no time there. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Here's Ellie. No matter what he does on the field, it feels exciting.
Ellie De La Show, partner, an electric player. No wonder they put him on the cover.
First offering, and it just misses. No outs. Runner on second. In for a strike, and a count even 1-1.
Boy, he's realizing out there on the mound that he's got to settle in pretty quickly or else he's going to get hit hard in this first inning.
Check swing. Did he go? No, he didn't. And now 2-2. Got it. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. So digging in, Matt McClain. Just missed. That one finds the zone, and it's 1-1. On the ground, right side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and that leaves him with runners at first and third after a tricky play. Runners at the corners here, one away. Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit for the Reds. And that clips the inside corner. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. And that one fouled off.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
1-2.
In the dirt. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. McClain into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. In the dirt. Count moves to 2-2 as the runners hold. Two now. Squirts away a little bit. Well done behind the dish. Stuart Fairchild in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Stuart Fairchild, the next to hit for the Reds. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. That one's in there, and that's strike 1. The pitch.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Base hit, 1 run in already. Here's the throw to the plate. It's off the mark and he scores. And they lead by 2.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. And now the first baseman, Spencer Steer. And that misses off the outside edge.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That misses off the outside edge.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
Up the middle. Oh, a great flip. In time. Got him. And that'll do it. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Reds 2 and the White Sox nothing. Back at right field. And on the hill in this one, Hunter Green. What do you have on him, Chris?
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Mike Tauchman, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Headed towards the corner. And that is a foul ball. Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second, and he'll make it safely for a leadoff double in the bottom of the first.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now it's Luis Robert. Swings through that one.
No ball, 1 strike.
Runner at second, nobody out. Fought off foul. The delivery to Robert. Breaking ball misses down and away. Struck him out looking. Andrew Benintendi steps up. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Tachman leads off second with one gone in the inning. That one fouled off. The 0-2. Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. A massive home run. And this game is tied. It's 2-2. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Andrew Vaughn steps to the plate for the White Sox. That one the other way, and foul ball. One out, bases empty. Next offering upstairs. And that's in there at the knees. Got him. Larry Bullard rings him up. Here's Josh Rojas. Ball one, no strikes. Check swing, called strike.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
Not close with that one, and it's 2-1. And a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. But the White Sox with a 2-run homer. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Here on the south side, now batting Jamer Candelario. Perez back to work. Just missed. Next offering is down low. 2 balls, no strikes.
Larry Bullard making the calls behind the plate for us in this one. Pretty good strike zone. Well reviewed by those we talked to around the league.
Yeah, he's an umpire. He doesn't get a lot of looks from players, maybe here and there once in a while, but he's appreciated back there. That one finds the zone, and it's 2-1. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. Ripped into right field, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
He was all over that one. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And now it's Gavin Lux. Sinker catches the zone at the knees. Sliced hard but foul.
Ball one.
This one in the dirt.
1 and 2.
Pitch misses there. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Step off throw to first. Can't field it cleanly. And he chases that one. That K is his 3rd of the game.
I think he just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
And now it's Austin Hayes. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Fires to first on the run. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. So back to the top of the Reds lineup. TJ Friedl, the next to hit for the Reds. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
He gave up a couple of runs in the first. His offense picked him up. It's time for him to settle in now and throw up some zeros on that scoreboard.
Runner edges away at second. And that's ripped for a base hit. Coming home. Fires to the plate. But it's offline. He will score. It's 3-2.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Next for Cincinnati, Ellie De La Cruz. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And takes low for ball one.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Hayes, the lead runner at second. Friedl at first. 1 gone. The shortstop takes the ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Pulls that one foul. That's outside. 3 balls and a strike. Runners at first and second with 1 gone here at the top of the second. In for a strike. Now it's 3-2.
3-2.
This to third. Slides for the stop. The feed for 1. To first. Not in time. Great effort there.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there. And, of course, the most important part was getting the out.
Swing and a high fly ball. Well struck. That's back there. Gone. and they add on. It's 6-2. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Now it's going to be Tyler Stevenson.
No,
that one misses. Ball one.
1-0.
Still in the second, already at 44 pitches, so some concern there. Ripped to third. Tosses to first, and they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run homer. Now a 6-2 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Bottom half of inning number 2, and here is Sosa to the plate. A little bit low, and that's ball one.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
Way out front for strike 2.
1 ball.
Clearly, he
2
was
strikes.
sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Way outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Next to hit, Miguel Vargas. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And that's outside. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
1 down, base is empty. And that's in the dirt. And the count's even at 2. On the ground, right side. And it goes just foul. 2-2 now. And that's down and away. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Draws the walk there. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. And now 2 aboard. And into second with 1 away. That's a double.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Here's Corey Lee, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1. Ball one. Second and third here. One away. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
And now the count is even. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, I've always said it's tough. An elevated fastball you see so well, hard to lay off of. Well, when you're talking about 100 miles per hour, chances of catching up are next to none. So you see that one just blown right by him. I think you're going to have to start a lot earlier if you're going to catch up to that speed.
Talkman takes a ball as he stands in for the second time.
No strike.
Vargas at third. Baldwin at second with two gone. This one high in the air to left center. Hayes sizing this one up. And that will end the inning. Two left on. We head on down to the top of the third. It's the Reds 6 and the White Sox 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top half of the third inning and ready to hit now for Cincinnati. Stuart Fairchild. Swing and a miss. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jared Schuster, the left-hander, up and throwing. Swing and a foul out of play. Next offering upstairs.
1 and 2.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Dives and he can't hang on. No throw. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first. Man at first, and here's the first baseman, Spencer Steer. He's 0 for 1. Right through there for a strike.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Steer getting to start at first, batting 6th in today's lineup. And he was a third-round pick back in 2019. Perez keeping an eye on him. And that's in the dirt.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
On the ground to the left.
Oh.
And that's just foul. That one down the line and foul ball. Nobody out. Runner at first. In the dirt. Blocked. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Jamer Candelario, the next to hit for the Reds. Singled and scored his first time. Inside, just missed. Step off, throw to first. Fairchild back on a dive. Man at first, one away. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Safe at second with a stolen base. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
One ball.
One out and a runner at second. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
On the ground. And that'll do it. Reds leave one. They lead it 6-2. Set for the bottom of the third. And now here's the big center fielder, Luis Robert. Splits the plate, and it's 0-1. On the ground right side, McLean. On to first, and a quick out, number one. Now it's Andrew Benintendi to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Benintendi needs just one more homer to reach 100 in the big leagues. That one ripped. And foul ball.
Yeah, and making it to 100 homers would be quite the career accomplishment for him. Out of the more than 20,000 players to take an at-bat in the majors, less than 5% have ever hit 100 dingers.
The 1-1. Ground ball right side. Takes it himself, and two straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. Two outs, base is empty. Andrew Vaughn steps to the plate for the White Sox. Went down on strikes his first time through.
Up.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Two outs. Slice the other way. That's a base hit.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Josh Rojas now at the plate. Struck out swinging his first time. Late with the swing there.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Friedel makes a nice run and catch. The White Sox leave one. They still trail it here. It's 6-2. Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the fourth, Jared Schuster.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Hayes at the plate and takes high there. And another ball.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
That's inside. swings and blasts one deep to left center, and that gets down into the gap. Around first and hustling for second, and he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Back to the top of the lineup, T.J. Friedl, the next to hit for the Reds. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
The next pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
That one missed.
Okay.
Hayes stands at second with no outs. Ground ball left side, and he can't come up with it. Still fires to first, and they get it. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. In now for the Reds, Elly De La Cruz. 0 for 2 in this one. And that skips in the dirt.
You can feel the extra attention on Elly anytime he comes to the plate. This guy's a player that keeps you on the edge of your seat because you don't know what he's going to do next. He can hit for power, steals bases. He can throw the ball 100 miles per hour across the infield. He's electric.
And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 2. 1 out and a runner at second. Top half of inning number 4. That one misses, and the count is 3-1. And a big swing and a miss.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
I think he might have gotten away with one right there. That was a very hittable pitch right over the heart of the plate, and I know that batter is kicking himself right now. Would like to get that pitch again. Just pulled the string on it, and the deception gets him the K.
McLean tries to hold up, appeal to first, and James Kingsley says he won a round. Runner at second, 2 down. Fastball for a strike. Got him swinging. That's the first sinker we've seen today, and it was effective. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. And midway in the 4th, it's the Reds 6 and the White Sox 2. Back here on the south side, John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Lenny Sosa. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these White Sox doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 ball.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
smoked on the ground to second. In plenty of time to first, and one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man. Miguel Vargas steps to the plate for the White Sox. He reached on a walk his first time. That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Popped foul out of play off to the right. The White Sox down by 4. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And that one is in the dirt, and it's 2-2.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
2 down, bases empty, and stepping in is the speedy Brooks Baldwin. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. The shortstop takes the ball. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Reds 6 and the White Sox 2. Back at right field, here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson. Schuster back to work. That's in for a strike.
Well, these Reds really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
On the ground to third. To first. 1 up, 1 down. Stuart Fairchild getting ready to hit. That misses, and that is ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Right through there for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
A changeup missing, and a count 2-1. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Robert moves under it. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. Two outs, base is empty. Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds. And that's in there for strike 1. Softly hit to third, and it goes just foul. Oh, he hit him.
That hit him.
And that got him pretty flush. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. So, man aboard. Jamer Candelario digs in now. 1 for 2. Swing and a miss as he was late.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Rudder takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second, and he's safe.
Well, I'm sure that still will raise a couple of eyebrows because of this big lead, but I think it's more respect for their opponent, knowing that they've got to continue to add on if they're going to win this game. Don't take it as an offense. Take it as a sign of respect.
Popped in the air, left field. And Benintendi able to make the grab. And that is that. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the White Sox catcher, Corey Lee. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
You know, these White Sox being a little too patient at the plate in this game. They found themselves behind in the count quite a bit. They're trying to be patient, but it's mostly resulting in outs, not base runners. And you could argue it's making things more difficult at the plate.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Here's Mike Tauchman.
Leadoff man on. It's time to play a little small ball. Get some base runners. Try to dig yourself out of the hole.
In the air, left field, down the line. Hayes sprinting after it. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. Swings through that one for strike two.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And the next pitch is way outside. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. Fastball is outside. Lee on at first, nobody out. Look out.
Straighten him up a little bit.
3-2.
3-2 now. And ball four, two aboard.
Base knock and now a free pass. This has the makings of a big inning if they can get a couple more quality at bats.
First and second, no outs. And next to hit for the Sox, Luis Robert Jr. And first offering is fouled off. Just missed. No outs, runners at first and second. The 1-1 is cut on and missed at a pitch upstairs. Outside. Got him swinging.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Andrew Benintendi up to the plate. He's already homered in this game. First pitch misses.
Here's an opportunity. If you're going to get back in this game, you have to take advantage of this situation. This feels like their chance.
He was late there. Strike one.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Runners at first and second with one gone. Last half of inning number 5. Next pitch misses. 2 balls and a strike. And downstairs. Swings and misses. And it's 3-2.
Well, baseball is coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all 4 corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very difficult pitch to hit.
And that'll load the bases.
Pitch count's getting up there now, and not saying that's the reason for this walk, but this is the point in the game when every sign of wavering starts to get everyone's attention.
Vaughn in the box again, takes a strike.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
And a breaking ball misses outside.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Swing and a miss, and now 2-2.
No, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. Hayes reaching back on it. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. He made him pay for that one. It's 6-6.
Man, he just barely got that one out of here, and you gotta love the effort and left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Hunter Green will depart, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. New pitcher for the Reds, Tony Santillan. He has a great slider with tons of movement. So up next, Josh Rojas. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strike.
And another ball. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2-2.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 away. Tied at 6. And up next for Chicago, Lenny Sosa. And that one upstairs, ball 1. The Cincinnati bullpen has some movement. Scott Barlow, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Suter getting loose as well. Next offering is in for a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Yeah, a big swing and a miss.
1-2.
Two outs. And that just misses. And now it's filled up. Now this is in the air down the line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. That is the inning. A grand slam for the White Sox. And we're all even now at 6 apiece. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Here on the south side, now Gavin Lux. Lux, in his 5th season, 27 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Wisconsin. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Activity in the pen for the White Sox. Gus Varland appears to be getting loose. Eller getting cranked up as well. 0-1 now. Fastball for a strike. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
So digging in, Austin Hayes. Just missed.
That's the ball. 1 ball, no strike.
All tied up, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Ground ball up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. So the lineup flips over. Now here's the Reds' leadoff man, T.J. Friedl. Not even close there. And it's 1-0. Swings through that one for strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
In the air, left field. And Benintendi able to make the grab. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now at the plate, Miguel Vargas. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun. Activity in the bullpen for the Reds. Taylor Rogers up and throwing for Terry Francona. Pagan also getting ready. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swings through it for the K. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Well, they get the strikeout there, and what kind of stood out to me was that they weren't shying away from contact. Every single pitch was in the strike zone, and That tells me they wanted to attack him, and it paid off.
So up next for Chicago, Brooks Baldwin. Just missed. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Swung on, belted. That's back. And it's off the wall. And he's into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
Everything came together for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Now it's the White Sox catcher, Corey Lee. And that is out of play. Go-ahead run at second here in the bottom of the sixth. Ball one there. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Man at second. That missed by a lot. And the count is 2-2. And there's a ball.
That's a really good take.
Mike Tauchman in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Baldwin, the runner at second with one away. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Tony Santillan done for the afternoon, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Reds, Brent Suter.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Stepping in, the White Sox leadoff man, Mike Tauchman. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Out to short, De La Cruz. Fires to first. Inning over on the ground out. Took just 2 pitches to finish the frame out of the bullpen. So one left for the White Sox. This game remains tied at 6. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Gus Varland. Tied at 6. Now the number 2 hitter, Ellie De La Cruz. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Pitch is in there. 0-1.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
McClain in now, takes ball one off the plate. Base is empty, one away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Now 1-1.
1-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1-2. 2-2.
Got him. Coming out of the bullpen throwing beatings.
Yeah, that's a tough pitch to stay on. You don't want to get beat inside, and as you see that pitch continue to run away from you, by the time it's in the catcher's mitt, you think it's a ball off the plate away.
Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit for the Reds. Slice down the right side. That's off the inside corner, and it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ripped on the ground to second, in time to Vaughn. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Reds go down quietly, so we're still tied at 6. Back here on the south side, and now the center fielder, Luis Robert Jr. Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Check swing, and he went. And the count is 0-2. And ball 1.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
Hit on the ground to Candelario. Candelario on the first, and they take care of Robert for the out. Benintendi up here. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. 0-1 down. And it finds its way through for a hit. And the go-ahead run is on base.
I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
1 down. Andrew Vaughn now. And that one fouled off. And he hits a ground ball right side. That's a hit. And the go-ahead run into scoring position. One away.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there.
Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ball game.
And now it's going to be Josh Rojas. Popped up, and that's a foul ball. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. Shortened the bunt and missed it, and it's 0-2. That one's upstairs, ball one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and he breaks his bat. McLean, good feed. That's one, and that's all they'll get. And next to hit for the Sox, Lenin Sosa. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Ball in the dirt, and it gets away. Runners stay put. That's ball one. With the go-ahead run at third, here at the bottom of the 7th. Next offering is in for a strike.
1-1.
Fly ball down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Out there to center. And it drops in. Runner around third. The relay. And he's out easily. That ends the inning, but they do pick up a run on the play. So it's 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 8th inning coming up. White Sox 7 and the Reds 6. We're at the top of the 8th, and now the right fielder, Stuart Fairchild. Varland back to work. That one ripped, but foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2. Movement for the White Sox in their bullpen. Justin Anderson, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Eller also throwing. The 0-2. Just misses with that one.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Just outside. And the count is even 2-2.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
That one just misses. Spencer Steer in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. On the ground to third. Rojas throws on to first. And that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in the ball game like this. Positioned perfectly.
So up next, Spencer Steer. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
And that one is lifted in the air. Tachman on his way over. He's got it. And there's 2 away.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Jamer Candelario, the next to hit for the Reds. just missed.
No.
Holding on to a one-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And the double puts the tying run in scoring position with 2 away.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Gus Varland done for the day, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. New pitcher for the White Sox, Frazier Ellard.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
Gavin Lux will hit next. 0 for 3 in this one. And the first offering is not close. There's a strike.
Good looking fastball right there. Surprised he didn't take a rip at that. I think he got locked up a little bit.
Candelario stands at second with 2 gone. And misses inside. And fouled off. So the tying run at second. And that's a little bit high. And the count's full.
Didn't get the result he wanted, but that's a nice pitch right there.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Man on second, 2 down. Fly ball to right. Tauchman gets under it. Makes the grab. And that's the 3rd out.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Emilio Pagan.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well, 1-run game. Now it's the DH, Miguel Vargas. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. First pitch misses. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Foul ball there. Stays alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Fastball is outside. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. And up next for Chicago, Brooks Baldwin.
Drove it off the wall last time. Just missed out on a home run.
Up the middle, De La Cruz whips it to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out. Two down, base is empty. And now Corey Lee, 1 for 3. That one catches the zone. Strike one. The Cincinnati bullpen has some movement. Taylor Rogers, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Two down, nobody on. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
That missed inside, and the count is 1-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
The other way. Oh, he gloves it. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. They'll try and hold on to their 7-6 lead. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Justin Anderson.
Now this is an extremely confident pitcher. He loves the pressure. Actually likes the one-run game better than a comfortable three-run save opportunity because that's when he pitches his best.
Now here is Austin Hayes. Late swing, fouled off. Swing and a drive, deep right field. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. That's to third. Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. No throw, and he reaches safely. Back to the top of the order now. T.J. Friedl now at the plate. Known for his late inning heroics. And that one fouled off.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike.
One strike.
And fires in a fastball at 95.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And a swing and a miss. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there, and just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel, make sure you recognize it, try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the 2-strike approach.
And now Ellie De La Cruz right down to shoot. 0-1. A 1-run lead here at the top of the ninth. Comes up empty.
It's a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative.
but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
0-2 now. The shortstop takes the ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Misses off the plate. Now 2-2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And they're down to their last out.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Reds down to their final out. Next for Cincinnati, Matt McClain. Inside, 1-0. Hayes leads off first with 2 down to the inning. In the air, right side. Dives, but it's off his glove. And they hold the tying run at third. Throw up the stop sign even with 2 away. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's the Reds catcher, Tyler Stevenson, trying to deliver as the hero. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Misses outside, and now it's even 1-1. Base hit, 1 run is in. Now the second run is in, and in the 9th they take the lead.
Just a huge at bat right there. Just an awesome swing of the bat, quick hands, and just launched the baseball. 108 on the exit velocity. Man, that is coming off the bat pretty good. I know he's feeling good about it.
Now the White Sox manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Justin Anderson gives way, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Jordan Leisure on to pitch here. 2 outs, runner on first. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Stuart Fairchild. That one misses. Ball 1. Top of the zone for a called strike. Activity in the pen for the White Sox. Cam Boozer, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Gilbert warming up as well. And a swing and a miss there.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
In the dirt, but kept close. Next one misses, and a full count now.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Swing and a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. A couple of runs in the inning puts them ahead. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order due up. It's the Reds 8, White Sox 7. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Alexis Diaz.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
So back to the top of the order, Mike Tauchman getting ready to hit. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Late with the swing there.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Fastball for a strike. 1-2.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
1-run game, bottom 9. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door, cancel any hope that that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other 2 outs.
Swing and a foul out of play. Trying to close out a 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. Now one missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Just off the inside edge.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
And that is out of play. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. One down, base is empty. Got him swinging for the strikeout. White Sox down to their final out.
This is definitely what a team likes to see out of their closer. Come in and just destroy all hope. First 2 batters, 2 strikeouts. See if he can strike out the side.
White Sox down to their final out. Andrew Benintendi steps to the plate for the White Sox. Splits the plate, strike 1. Right through there for a strike. This could end it. White Sox down a run. Foul ball, still 0-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, all game, this team had to battle with that 10th man. Those fans making a lot of noise, but they took the lead in the 9th inning, quieted things down, and were able to get those final 3 outs in the bottom half as well. Just a very well executed ball game.
And a final 8-7. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.